Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am going to be rating movies that make me uncomfortable today. That's not to say these movies are bad movies or that I don't like them. Some of them I don't really like, but just putting that out there. Doesn't mean I don't like some of them. I do, but there is just inherently something wrong with the rest of them. Just got hair in my mouth. Okay. Yeah. So I got a whole list here. I tiered these movies of what I think is a bit uncomfy and everything in between. But oh crap, I made a tier list. Just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. Hold on. I made a tier list of like the level of uncomfortableness. Okay, I found my tier list that I made. So I'm doing it on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 is I don't feel upset at all. I'm cool. I'm chilling. There's nothing really, making me upset about this. 2, okay. I mean, that's a little odd. Right? That's a little odd. Um 3, someone tell me why. 4, what the freak? 5, somebody go check on the director. 6, this needs to end now. 7, I am so serious when I say I'm unwell. 8, why does this exist? 9, stop this movie right now, Diva. You better stop it. 10, I am so uncomfortable that I crapped my pants. So that is my own tier scale that I made. I think it's pretty good. I think it's a pretty good tier scale. So we're going to jump right the freak in. We're going to jump in. I got my Coke. I got my list. I have my blue eyeshadow. Looks pretty good today, I'd say. And I have uncomfortable movies that may or may not ruin people's lives if you haven't seen them. Number 1, we're starting off strong. Barbarian, 2022, by Zach Cregger. Oh my gosh, when I say this movie, I wasn't expecting when I walked in the theater to have the movie that I saw. It took words away. I think the same director that did this movie did Weapons that recently came out, and I saw Weapons. I liked it. Wasn't like my favorite. A lot of people really like it. It's cute. I liked it. It was a really interesting, unique concept, and I appreciate that a lot. Barbarian stuck with me because it's going to make you not want to go to an Airbnb ever again. And honestly, towards the end of the movie, you might be saying, "Mommy? Mommy?" um you know, this is such an original concept. And I'm so happy that Zach Cregger, I think that's how you say it, Cregger, made this movie because he really knows how to make you never want to leave your house ever again. I think on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Barbarian, I think, 6. I think I'm going to give 6. The first one a 6. This needs to end now. Towards the end of the movie, I was stressed. I was sweating like a sinner in church. I'm getting stressed out. This needs to stop. It needs to end. Why is he sucking? Why is there an underground basement? What's going on? There's gravel that looks disgusting everywhere. I'm scared. There's cages. I don't know how else to explain this, but Justin Long is in it, and Justin Long is also in another one of these movies I'm going to be mentioning as well. Try to guess what it is before the end. Um, but yeah, no, it's giving mommy in Scared. All right. Sorry, I was really close to the microphone then. I just like gave you guys a scare. Number 2, Tourist Trap from 1979 by David Schmoeller. I actually really like this movie. This is a good movie. I have an action figure from this movie. Great slasher. But gee willikers, does it make me uncomfortable. Gee willikers, do I wish every single day that sometimes I've never seen this movie, because everything about it makes me want to jump out of my skin. There's the mannequins, the creepy old man who we're supposed to just not assume is, has anything to do with who's killing all these kids. Oh no, it's not the creepy old man. Sorry if I just spoiled that for you, but I'm sorry. It's pretty obvious to tell already in the movie who it is. Come on, the man looks like the Crypt Keeper. Okay. A Tourist Trap, I'm gonna have to give Tourist Trap 7. I am so serious when I say I'm unwell. I am unwell. This movie, the vibes of this movie is just it's gonna take you for a trip. It's gonna take you for a ride, and it's gonna make you want to freak out 80 times. People in my house are being really loud right now, so if you can hear anybody, just message me and I'll take care of them. Third one is actually newer, came out this year, and I actually loved this movie. I really liked this movie. It's really sad. I think it's even more sad than uncomfortable, but it still made me very uncomfortable. Bring Her Back, 2025, by Danny Phillppou? I am so sorry. I do not know how to say this, but Danny and he's a brother too. I think they're two brother directors. But I think they did the same movie as Talk to Me. Great Australian horror. I love what they're doing with like their films in the recent years. I really like their unique concepts. This movie has a few select scenes that visually I had to look away. I know they're fake, and I love horror movies that are gory. I like when they have nasty guts and they're all like blood written and disgusting. But this is just, oh my god, it made me really upset. I don't think I ate cantaloupe after this movie for about 8 months, which is crazy because it just came out in like July or something, right? When did it come out? I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like cantaloupe anymore. I don't want cantaloupe. It was such good acting, but it is so sad. This is a sad movie. It's really sad. But I'm gonna give this one a 5. Somebody check on the director, because there's a lot of themes going on in there that are also kind of family trauma related and grief related. If you struggle with any of that, I'd recommend probably skipping it. Otherwise, then it's a really great movie. It's beautiful. Acting's amazing. I love the story. But wow, was that a trip. Okay. We're going to move on to The Crush, 1993 by Alan Shapiro. This has Alicia Silverstone in it. Love her. Clueless baddie diva. It also has the guy, what's his name? He's from The Princess Bride and Saw. I'll put his name here because I forgot. The Crush is like Lolita, but a little less worse. A little less worse than Lolita. Lots of grooming kind of stuff going on in the beginning, but then the tables are turned, and this guy ends up being crazy stalked by the younger girl who Alicia Silverstone plays, and it makes me really uncomfy. It makes me really upset. There's like a scene in it. This isn't giving anything away, but there's like a scene in it where she's like in her room, and he accidentally is in her room trying to find evidence for something, and he has to hide in her closet. She comes in and she knows he's in the closet hiding, and she purposely starts undressing. Like, she wants this man so bad, and I get it, girl, I get it. You know, when I was 16 too, like I understand, like there were some guys I was like, wow, you know, I know he's like 25, but like he's really cute. Um, no, let it stay in here. Don't physically manifest that, okay? Because you're gonna end up with a lot of trauma, a lot. I listen to Lana Del Rey too, okay? But please, you have to settle down. Um, Crazy movie, insane. This one isn't like crazy, but just because of how it deals with minors and relationships with older men and stuff, I'd say 3. I'm gonna rate it a 3. Someone tell me why. Just tell me why. Tell me why. Um, Next one is Midsommar 2019 Ari Aster. You already knew this was coming. Don't act like you didn't know. This is a movie. This is literally a YouTube video about movies that make me uncomfortable, and you thought that Midsommar wasn't going to be on that list. You're hilarious, bro. You're funny. Um, do we even have to explain why this is on my uncomfortable list? I don't think we really do. Um, I'm never going to Sweden. Ever. If you're Swedish, that's really cool. You guys are like really hot there and beautiful, and like I love your nationality and stuff, but like I'm not going there. I'm not going there. She's not coming to my house. She's not coming to my house. I'm gonna give Midsommar a 9. Stop this right now, Diva. You need to stop it right now. I feel like everybody who's hasn't seen Midsommar yet, like you're really behind too. Like 2019, come on. Get with the times. I miss 2019. Does anyone else miss 2019? Let me know. All right, we got a lot to get through. Okay, so like sit down. We have a lot to go through. Like you better listen. You better listen. The Descent 2005 by Neil Marshall. The Descent ruined my life. Every single day when I think about that movie, it ruined my life. Not so much the story, but kind of the story. Because in the beginning, there's like a little cheating scandal thing going on, and it's like some girl's kind of cheating on her friend's with her friend's husband, and it's like, first off, hey, you need to die. What sucks most is that she doesn't die when she should in the movie, because like you cheated, and like what was the point? Second of all, sorry, forgot how to read or learn how to speak like a human being because I'm a freaking freak. The creatures in this movie are horrifying. How I would explain these creatures is Golem from Lord of the Rings on crack. And he already looks like he's on crack. So just multiply that by 25. It kept me up for a bit. I'm not going in a cave either. And why is every single freaking cave diver on TikTok literally diving into the smallest spaces? You know that you don't have to, right? Like, you know this is voluntary. You know you don't have to do that. No one is forcing you to do this. Nobody's holding you at gunpoint. I'm giving The Descent 7. I am so serious when I say I'm unwell. Yeah. On to the next. Eyes Wide Shut, 1999, Stanley Kubrick. This is a great movie. Awesome movie. It's just the part where everybody's having orgies everywhere kind of made me a little uncomfortable. Now, if you're into that, then this might be the movie for you. But wow. This movie's scary. It's upsetting. Kind of makes you think that there's some stuff going on in the world that we don't really know, because we're not woke. Because we're not right-wing extremists. Yeah, no, Eyes Wide Shut ruined my life. I just also, don't shoot me here, I don't really like Nicole Kidman. I'm sorry. I don't really like her. Tom Cruise, he's kind of weird too. He's kind of weird. There's something a little wrong going on. I'm giving Eyes Wide Shut 5. Somebody check on the director, but the director's dead, so you can't really anyway. Stanley Kubrick, rest in peace. You would have loved the new Barbie movie. All right. We're moving on to The Hills Have Eyes 1977 and the 2006. Freak it, we're doing both. Wes Craven, love him. Love him so much. But The Hills Have Eyes ruined my entire existence. And as being somebody who lives in the desert, every time I have to go on a road trip and I'm going past those frick ass mountains, I'm scared. I fear for my life. I fear that mutants are going to come from the hills and try to assault me and kill me. I hate it. Everything about this movie makes me like want to literally crawl on a wall and start screaming and chewing on cardboard. And I'm going to start screaming and chewing on cardboard because it's freaking me out. I'm literally going to give this one a 10. I'm sorry. The Hills Have Eyes, I'm giving it a 10. I am so uncomfortable that I crap my pants. I'm so serious. I'm not even being dramatic when I say that movie. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I love the movie though. I love it. Some of you guys need to understand the difference between this is bad, I hate it, and this is bad, I love it. All right, moving on. Sleepwalkers 1992 by Mick Garris. If you're a furry, and I'm not judging you. If you're a furry, that's amazing, Diva. I love that for you. I love that you can dress up as wolves or cats or whatever. That's perfect. I love that. It's beautiful. Do you? But Sleepwalkers is basically just a furry fan fiction. I think so. I think it is. I think it is. I love this movie and I love Madchen Amek. She plays Shelly in Twin Peaks. She's amazing. I love her so much. She's beautiful. She's amazing in this movie, but this movie, the incest thing going on in the cats and in the fur and everything, yeah. Check it out. Check it out. But I'm gonna give Sleepwalkers 8. Why does this exist? Why does it exist? All right. All right. This might be like my longest video yet, probably on this channel, honestly. If you're still here, mwah, mwah. Orphan 2009 by William Bell. Will.i.am Bell. Orphan is a very unique movie. It's very sweet and cute, and it's very nice to adopt children, especially when the children are actually adults, because even adults sometimes need to be rehomed. This movie's wild. It's genuinely wild, and I can only watch it like maybe every few years, just because the scenes between the dad and the orphaned girl, I don't like it. I don't like how she's trying to seduce him. I don't like any of that going on. And it just makes me really uncomfortable and upset. So I'm giving it a 6. This needs to end now. Great movie though. Seriously great movie. This next movie, oh, how the horror community loves this movie. Well, I don't claim them. I Spit on Your Grave, 1978 by I don't even, this whole name's gonna be butchered. And that's okay, because everybody always butchers my name, so I'm getting payback. Meir Zarchi? I don't know, okay? And I'm sorry. I have beef with this movie. Yeah, I have beef with this movie. I don't know why, but I feel like it is way too acceptable in the horror community to subject women in horror to like insurmountable amounts of violence, and for no reason, really. It's just because it's like a shock factor, but it doesn't need to be done how it's done. um I don't like when they do this. I don't like when this entire movie, the huge trigger warning, is literally like about a woman being sexually assaulted, like by various men, and she gets payback by killing them, right? But the scenes are very explicit. They're very explicit. They look very real. They're very upsetting. I don't like to watch them. They're very upsetting to watch. I honestly have to skip like the first almost half of the movie. I like when she kills them. I like when she kills them. But I don't like when all the other stuff is going on. And I don't know why they had to make it so realistic. They could have just, insinuated what was going on. They didn't need to add all of the torture and torment going on so up close and personal. I think that they honestly just do it for the people that get off on it. Yes, I said it. And what about it? I said it. There's weird, creepy people that they like it. They like subjecting women to violence. They think there's something erotic about it. They think there's something you know, okay about it, and it's not. And I don't like it. I don't like the torture corn. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of that type of film. So this movie is incredibly uncomfortable to watch, very upsetting. Like I said, massive trigger warning. If you have ever been, assaulted in any way and you're really sensitive to that kind of stuff, I would seriously recommend not watching this film. Do not. It is very, very disturbing. It is extremely explicit. Um, it's just those horror films that are just like splat punk. Like you don't need to. They're just awful to be awful. Anyways, sorry if I just shaded that entire director for like 5 minutes, but it needed to be done. Next, X 2022. I love X, and I love Ty West. Or is it T West? T West? I love T West. Pearl, Maxine, all of his stuff. I love him, and I love all of his movies. X, the only thing that made me a little bit uncomfortable about X is just some of the little corn scenes that they were doing was a little a little it was so uncomfortable that it was funny, you know what I mean? And I think that was on purpose, because it's like supposed to be kind of making fun of that entire in like the industry and all that happening and how fake it is. And um yeah, it's uncomfortable. Don't watch it with your parents. Don't do that. Even watching it with my friends, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. But love that. Love Mia Goth. Love Brittany Snow. Love Kid Cudi. Love them all. Amazing movie. Love it. Just a little uncomfy. Just a little uncomfy. Oh, I didn't raise. Obviously, I Spit on Your Grave is a 10. But X, I'd say X is 2. I mean, it's a little odd, little like, but I can withstand it. I don't care. Next one, I don't even need to explain why it's disturbing. Polyester, 1981 by John Waters. I don't need to explain myself. It's a 10. So disturbing, I crap my pants. Love Divine. Rip Divine. Beautiful drag queen. But I mean, John Waters, come on. Camp. It's camp. That movie is, yeah, it's a lot. I love you, John Waters. I love you so much, but I can't do it. Okay, guys, we're going to our last two. I also love that all these movies have no correlation whatsoever. Like, none at all. No genre, really. Like, a lot of them are obviously horror or, like, thriller, but, like, just none at all. I just kind of picked them from a random box, almost. I mentioned this earlier. I told you Justin Long was going to come back. Did you guess what film it was going to be? Well, you should have. And if you did, it's Tusk, 2014 by Kevin Smith. I wish every single day that I never watched this movie or saw this movie. Or better yet, this movie never existed. This this movie genuinely changed something in my brain. I'm terrified of walruses now. I'm scared of them. How crazy is that a movie has made me scared of walruses now because of this? Kevin Smith, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, I'm gonna rate this somebody check on the director 5 and 10. I'm so uncomfortable that I crap myself. So that adds up to a 15. I don't even have a scale for 15. I didn't even make one. Tusk. And why was Johnny Depp in it? And Lily Rose Depp. I love them. Love them so much. Oh my god. But, like, what is going on? Justin Long, the man that you are. Girl, whatever. I'm going on to the last film. The Brothers Grimm 2005 by Terry Gilliam. So this has Matt Damon and Heath Ledger in it, and I love them both. And this, honestly, this movie isn't subjectively like really like uncomfy, like the entire thing, but for some reason I have this memory of seeing this movie when I was young. And if you've seen this movie, you know that there's a scene with like this child, this young girl, and it's something to do with gingerbread and a well. And I know that's a lot. And your brain is probably like, your heart just stopped because you don't even know what's going on. This movie would stop somebody's heart who was on ketamine. Specifically the part I'm talking about, because I just remember seeing this movie and being a little girl and like seeing the scene that with the child and in this well and everything, and it like never left my brain. It's like forever in my brain now, and I like correlate that with everything bad. I don't know why that scene traumatized the hell out of me. And it has never left. As a 25-year-old woman, it has never left. It's still there. I don't know why I'm so traumatized from that movie. And I love it. I love the movie, but just that one scene, I want to like scream and cry. I want to scream and cry. Yeah. Anyway, that was the last movie. There is another movie that I just thought of right now. Okay, I'm just gonna mention it. I'm putting the director here because I forget who directs it. Possum? Have any of you seen Possum? I'm pretty sure it's a UK film. I watched it one time with one of my best friends just because we were like curious because we saw the cover of it. What's going on? What is happening? Also, major trigger warning with this movie with trauma or grief as well. Hey, what is that? Hey, what is that creature? What is that? Can you tell me what that is? I'm scared. I'm scared. The most uncomfortable movie I've seen in my entire life. I would give it a 30 out of the scale. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not a bad movie. The acting is phenomenal. But there is something deeply wrong with that movie. That is my sleep paralysis demon when I'm trying to sleep at night and I'm thinking about every single thing that I've done wrong. That was a lot. I feel like I'm like gonna get cursed for talking about all of these movies. Like the ghost of Stanley Kubrick's gonna be like, "Yo, diva, they're right behind you." Scary, scary stuff. Check out the movies. You've been warned. No, I'm not going to elaborate. No, I'm not gonna elaborate. Anyways, thank you for watching this video as always. Love you so much. Stay expired and start making people uncomfortable. Start making them scared of you. We need to get more weird.